This is Bishop Dr. Truman Burst. Master Herbalist, coming to you from Good Shepherd Ministries.
I don't. There you are. Hi, Doc. How you, Doc Miles? Doc Miles has a clinic in Georgetown, Texas, and I've been making lots of his natural remedies for a long time, and he has a lot of other pet natural remedies that he uses in his practice, in his clinic in Georgetown, Texas, where he does a lot of wonderful things. I mean, if we needed some blood work going to where we want to see the blood work that is profiled against natural remedies. You see, a doctor is doing blood work and he's profiling it against a poison drug. Well, that ain't going to work. It don't work, and they know it, and they don't care. They're in the money business, and they're making plenty. So you go to Doc Miles and you say, Doc, I'd like some real blood work done against nutritional profiles that will show me exactly what's going on and what's not working and what is working, so I know exactly the answers nutritionally. Wow, Doc Miles does that. You go to your doctor or your clinic, a blood draw, and you get a blood draw, and he tells you the particular panels of blood he wants to see, so that he can put all those panels into his computer and put out an 18-page report that tells you, yeah, this is going on. Your kidneys aren't working because you don't have enough of this, or your liver isn't working because you don't have enough of that, or your heart is not working because you don't have enough CoQ10, and on and on and on. So then when we get done, we have a professional opinion looking at the blood work, telling us exactly what's going on in the body. These are good tools. These are tools that are valuable because they help us to do things nutritionally instead of relying on a poison chemical drug that is not really giving us the results, and it's making a zombie out of millions and millions of people. So a nutritional approach is certainly a better approach, and we find that when you work in a nutritional approach, that then your body is able to respond, and the spirit, which you see, the Father designed us to receive nutrition. The Holy Spirit within us, it works on nutrition and a body that is healthy, both spiritually and physically. And so when we are feeding it nutritionally, then the body can respond and heal itself, and it will. But if you're continuing to bombard it with chemical drugs, you are poisoning it. That's sorcery, and that sorcery will eventually yield a body that is so weak, that is so sick, that it just can't get over it, and at that point, most people are willing. They just say, "Hey, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to die. I don't feel good. I don't like what's going on, and I'm ready." I don't want to be here anymore and live in this condition and be poisoned and be sick and have all these diseases heaped upon me. I'm ready to go because I feel horrible, and they are. And a lot of times you got to work on their anxiety and their depression, and give them a boost with gamma aminobutyric acid, maybe some L-tryptophan, maybe some herbs to wake up and stimulate the memory in the brain. And we have to be careful of wonderful brain stimulants that can be used in very small doses, like lecithin and lecithin granules. It's made with soy, and it can be estrogenetic. And all those estrogens, if you're estrogen sensitive, you got to realize if you're taking soy lecithin, small doses feed and nourish the nervous system and cross the blood-brain barrier. But if you're estrogen sensitive, then it can push the estrogen to be too sensitive and to give you an estrogen sensitive imbalance. So everything, that's why you need a coach. That's why you need a coach like Doc Miles that you can call up, because he's there in Georgetown, Texas, and he's there to help you. And all you have to do is call him on the telephone. He can do. He has magnetic therapy that really works. I mean, I've seen a lot of magnetic therapy. Wrong magnet. They were expensive. And Doc Miles knows how to use magnets to place one on one side of a shoulder and another one on the other side of the shoulder, and the pain goes away because it increases the circulation. And it doesn't have to be difficult, because all you got to do is call him. Doc Miles' telephone number. Anybody who's got a pen, you probably want to write this down. This is Doc Miles' telephone number to call him in Georgetown, Texas, because he can do a lot of things to make you healthy and help you feel better than you've ever thought you could. Because we get testimonials all the time that's exactly what he's doing. His phone number, you ready to write? 512-868-9867. That's Doc Miles there in Georgetown, Texas. 512-868-9867. That's 9867. Oh, his email. You might want to email him. Because he's got an email. His email is, oh boy, I can do this. It's Doc Miles. DOCMILES, Doc Miles at Outlook.com. Doc Miles at Outlook.com. See, that way if you want, go do some blood work and so forth, then you can send it to him by email, and then he can look it over and put it into his computer and so forth. But, he works like I do, or I work like he does, because actually he showed me how to do this. Because I was always asking for donations, and I was hardly ever getting enough to I was using my Social Security to help people every month, and really it wasn't fair. I mean, I wasn't making enough donations, because I asked people for donations, and they would say, okay, fine, well, I'm going to make a donation, but then they couldn't, or they didn't, for whatever reason. So finally, I said, would you please make a donation one time of $100? Then I will do like Doc Miles does. That's what he does. You give him $100 one time, and then he will see you, help you, take care of you, listen to your phone calls, make sure you get well. And I do the same thing. He does it with naturopathic remedies and some wonderful supplements in his own system, and I do it with mine. And and what we find is that they work very well together. So between the two of us, there is no reason why you should not be full of energy and ready to go out and have some fun and have a wonderful life and go out and help somebody else that doesn't know how to get healthy. Because that's what Doc Miles does. That's what I do. He asks for a $100 fee one time. He'll analyze your blood work. He'll make sure you know whatever it is that's wrong. He'll show you what his years and decades of experience, what he can do, and you'll be amazed at the results. And you call in Truman and say, okay, Truman, Doc Miles has got me going good. What kind of herbs do you use? Or what kind of vitamins, what kind of natural supplements do you think that might be helpful? I get into the act. You got a lot of people supporting you, and you got a couple of different opinions because Doc's got his favorites and I got my favorites. His work and mine work, and when you combine the two, they really work better. That's right, because there's nothing that the two of us can't help somebody with. And I mean, even if somebody's really got a difficult health issue, everybody can be comforted. Everybody can be helped, and miracles can be had when you're praying and using the name of Yeshua, coming to the Most High, Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. That's I am that I am. Am I trying to convert you to some other religion? No. I'm just telling you how I do it, and you do what you want. I'm a well. You take the water. You take as much water as you want, and until you are full. And I'm just telling you how I do it, why it's working for me, what I'm doing. I'm praying. I'm praying a lot. I'm praying all day long. I'm praying with people, and that's why things are working, because I'm keeping the faith. I'm walking the walk. I'm talking the talk, and I'm keeping and it's working, folks. And I want to share that with you. And I know Doc does that too. I know Doc is a prayerful man. I know his remedies work, and I know he's got a heart big as Texas. So that's and so you've got Doc Miles' telephone number. You've got let me give you. You've got his email. What about his website? He's got a website where all his products are, and that website is called the herbdoctor.net. theherbdoctor.net. theherbdoctor.net. That's his website, and it's a wonderful website. So you got all kinds of ways. You got his telephone number, you got his email address, and you have his website. And he's here. If you have a question, press your star key 2 times and ask him questions. Let's get some questions going here, if you feel like it. Sometimes it's just nice to listen and hear what's going on. And a lot of people do that, and that's okay. But if you have a question, or if you have a comment for the Doc Miles, or for me, please press your star key 2 times, and let's hear from you. Let's talk about it here on Discoveries in Health every Thursday for 2 hours. We're live, and I'm sipping on my herbal tea. This is green tea. And Doc Miles, did you have any particular topic or anything that you might wanted to bring up? So sometimes we have we have a streak of people who come through with always the same remedy. In other words, it'd be the same day you get 3 people who have arthritis. Then the next time you get 3 people who's got some other health disorder. Usually it comes in streaks. Is there anything like that going on, Doc? He's not with me. Okay, that's all right. The Doc has left the mic. Oh, okay, I'll try not to break up. I hear you. Are you hearing me okay now? Yes, I can. Absolutely right. So, my friend, can you hear me now? That's the good news. Okay, so that's it. So it's really up to us to take charge of our own health, because if you give the responsibility for your health to a medical doctor, you're going to be another victim. It's just that's all. That's what it says. That's exactly what's happening, and it's over and over and over and again. But the American people and people around the world are embracing natural remedies. They're going back to their roots and using these roots, and it's a simple scenario. It's getting all of these foods and all this stress and lifestyle that's been heaped upon us is not working for us. We are human beings that need to have clean, fresh water, a decent diet with fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds. When is the last time anybody had any nuts and seeds? Hello? I see it all the time. Wherever I go, they don't eat nuts and seeds. They have sugar, they have flour, and they have some dairy, but they don't have any nuts and seeds. They have disease, but they don't have any nuts and seeds. They don't have any green powders, any chlorella, spirulina, wheatgrass, alfalfa powder. They don't have any of that kind of stuff. No. But they have white bread, a big loaf of it that has some soy in it and whatever else, and they eat this stuff. And they drink water, but the water, it's bottled water. Who knows where it really comes from or how it's really bottled. Probably like Coca-Cola, Aquafina, that whatever it is, it has a great name, made by Coca-Cola, is simply tap water purified, run through a purifier. That's it. And they're drinking this water, and they're eating this food, and eating that bread. And then they take dough, and make little dough balls, and cook up some dough balls, and think that's food. And they're constipated, and they can't figure out why, and they don't eat enough fruit, and they got skin disorders. They got a lot of diabetes. Oh, it's all over the place. And all this is going on, and then they want to tell you, well, I just want to do a little bit. It's kind of overwhelming. You know what? It needs to be overwhelming with nutrition, and instead of overwhelming with all the poison water, the poison air, and chemtrails, and on and on. I mean, isn't there any limit to how many ways to depopulate America and other nations? Do they really have to have a concentrated effort to murder us off quicker and then feed us drugs until we're dead? Is something wrong here? I think so. And it's up to you to get with the program. Get up on there on herbalhealthreview.com. Look at common conditions. Click on Make Lifestyle Changes. Click on, when you're in that Make Lifestyle Changes, go all the way through the report and get on a diet that's really nourishing you, really detoxifying you, really making you feel like you've got a quality of life. You aren't one of the victims. You are one of the people who is taking responsibility for your diet, for the herbs, for the nutrition. You're getting help. You're asking questions. You're helping your family. You're helping your loved ones, and it feels good. And you're not sick. You're not. Everybody else around you, they got this problem, that problem, and the other problem. But what's going on? You're not sick. Well, the reason you're not sick is because you're leaning into that Make Lifestyle Changes report. You're talking to me. You're calling me on the telephone. You're saying, Truman, I want you to be my coach. I want you to coach me from the time I'm talking to you to the time I don't need to talk to you anymore, because I understand the entire system, and I've talked to you 100 times. I called you on the phone and you explained everything, and you got me on a diet, and you talked to Doc Miles and he got you on a program, and between the two of us, funny thing happened. You and everybody you know that will listen to you don't have any health issues anymore. They don't have high blood pressure. They don't have cancer. They don't have diabetes. And they feel pretty good. Matter of fact, they're on vacation somewhere having fun because they're making enough money, because they can work really hard, and they can work so hard to make enough money, they can go on vacation and relax and take the family with them, because they don't have any health issues. And any health issues they ever did have got straightened out. And that's the way it should be, and that's the way it is. So that's why we do this work, and that's why I'm so wrapped up in it, that I'm so excited about it, that I need to share it with you, because I'm nearly 77 years old and I don't feel like it. And I'm right now off my diet for 3 weeks because I'm camping and while we're putting together this herbal health retreat in Jamaica, where you can come and live with me for 1 or 2 weeks and live with me, and I will feed you, take care of you, and drive you to the beach. The beach is 10 minutes away. Where I'm living, you overlook an ocean view of Jamaica, because that's where I am. That's where this call is coming from. That's where we're broadcasting from, Jamaica. And you can come here and you can live with me, and I will feed you and take care of you and put you on a health system that will make you so well that you might want to stay here, but that's okay too. We'll kind of expand our facilities here. We're planning on, we got 3 rooms right now where we can bring in 3 people only right now. And you can come and you can learn and you can be fed wonderful food and get trips to the beach and trips to the waterfall and wherever you need to go, because it's a retreat. It's a natural remedies retreat where we teach you how to do this and make sure that you get all the natural remedies, and that by the time you're leaving there, that you're feeling great. That whatever it is you came with, you left it there, and you're heading back home with all the right tools to live a life that is conducive to health. That it has no room for unhealth. And that's what we do here, folks. That is what we're doing here in Jamaica. So just know that you can call me, and my telephone number is 503-362-5899. If you want a consultation, if you want to talk to me about your health issues, and you want me to be your coach, you can call me, You can call Doc Miles, and even the two of us together will make sure that whatever your health issue is, that we know we can comfort you. We know if you try, you can be healed. I mean 100%. You can be healed by the faith, by the faith of a mustard seed, by the faith in the Most High. You can be healed by your faith alone. But if you're helping the works of the Lord and you're showing some respect and not just saying, it's up to you, Lord, heal me or don't heal me, well, you may not get healed. But if you're saying, Heavenly Father, I'm relying on you in faith, and I'm doing the works, I'm drinking clean water, I'm eating good food, I'm taking supplements that will nourish me and make me feel better and get over my particular problems until I don't need those supplements, until all I need is faith and love and nutrition. And that's it. And that's where you're headed. That's where I am. And that's where I want you to be. That all you need is that faith, the love, and nutrition, doing the right thing, and helping other people, and you've got the right plan. And this is what we do here, and we do it here 7 days a week. I'm available 7 days a week. I don't take off on Saturday or Sunday. It's a Sabbath, and I'm praising the Lord, and I'm helping people. And that's all I do. That's all I want to do. I'm led to do it. I'm educated to do it. I'm spiritually empowered to do it. And that's what we do. So if you have a question, or if you want me to be your coach, call the telephone number 503-362-5899. That's 503. It's a USA telephone number. It's 503-362-5899. And it reaches me anywhere in the world that I am. That's my worldwide telephone number, 503-362-5899. And you can email me and tell me, give me a list of what's going on. And that email is Truman, TRUMAN, at health, HEALTH, herbs, HERBS.com. Truman at healthherbs.com. Truman at healthherbs.com. Email me, call me, let me know what you'd like to know about, how I might be able to help you, because I'll try. I'll put my heart into it. I always do. And I pray about every single person that calls me, and I pray with them. And I pray after I'm not with them, and I'm in my quiet time. I'm praying, I'm receiving, and I'm getting ideas, and that's how I do it. People say, "How do you do that? How do you remember everything and everybody? Thousands and thousands of people. How do you do that?" Because I'm praying about it, and the Lord remembers everything, and I just tap in and link up and pray. And keep the faith and praise and worship. And all of a sudden, all that information that I'm looking for, it shows up. Somebody calls me and say, "Hey, Truman, did you know about this?" And I say, "No, I didn't know about that one." And they tell me about something I've been looking for. And they say, "Oh, by the way, did you know about this?" Or they ask me a question, and I go out and do some research. And I come back, and I got some answers. And it helps this person, and it helps that person. So I start using these things. And 56 years later, I'm using all kinds of things that are helping all kinds of situations that people gave up on. They said, "Oh, I already been told there's no help for me, so I'm supposed to suffer with it." I don't think so. I think you should call Truman, 503-362-5899. Or call Doc Miles out there in Georgetown, Texas, at 512-868-9867. And pray to the Most High, because when you lean on the Lord, oh, that's a mighty good place to find some rest. Some rest when you're fighting off cancer and diabetes and kidney disorders and liver problems and high blood pressure and on and on. It's a good place to lean is on the Lord, because you'll find a place of a refuge there. You'll find forgiveness and you find a healing. So that's what we do here. So that's kind of what I was talking about. Is and when you're up on that website, folks, you say, well, how can I donate to Truman? How can I keep his ministry going? How can I help him help the poor when he's not getting a donation from anyone, because they can't donate to him because they don't have anything, but he's helping them anyway. So how can I help him do that? Go to the website, herbalhealthreview.com. When you're on herbalhealthreview.com, you can't buy anything on that whole website. And it's got videos, hundreds of videos, all kinds of information, and it's all free. But you can leave a donation. There's a donation button on herbalhealthreview.com. And that donation button, when you click on it, you leave what you can. And if you can't leave much, that's all right. Because if a lot of people don't leave much, that's a lot of donations. And that really means a lot to people who aren't getting any help, who can't give me a donation, but they want to talk to me for about an hour. And they and besides that, that's just their problems. They want to tell me about their mother's problems and their father's problems and their sister and their brother. And they need help. And I'm going to help them. But I need your donations to do all that, because I do it. I really need your help. Click on that donation button on herbalhealthreview.com. Leave whatever you can, whenever you can, because I'll do whatever I can, no matter what, with every ounce of my energy. I'll pray with them. I'll encourage them. I'll give them natural remedies, and I will help them. And those that can help me to do this work, all praises and blessings through the Father, that you would be blessed with continual health and blessings of peace and prosperity and health and love throughout your life, for helping others, for hearing the message, for it touching your heart, that you can make a difference. And it ain't with poison drugs. It's with real affection and love and care and nutrients that really make a difference. That's how it's done. And that's what this is all about. And that's how you can all make a difference and participate. So donate when you can, what you can, and come to the well, because the well is full and it's got the healing waters of the ministry of the love of Jesus Christ, our Savior, Yeshua. All praises to the Most High, Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya, I am that I am. And receive these blessings and receive this information. And if you have a question or a comment, or would like to hear a different topic, open your microphone. Or click that star key 2 times and open your microphone. And let's talk with you. Let's hear what your questions are. Let's hear what your comments are. Open your microphone if you'd like to talk with us here today. I know you're listening, because we have a lot of people in the room, and you are listening, and you're hearing the message, and you feel the love, and I know that you feel the Spirit. So if you have a question or a comment, open your microphone, and otherwise we will continue with our broadcast.